A show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on GTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Nail Spa and Barbershop, Tisley Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, and Digicel, simply more speed, reliability and entertainment.
Tisley Cross Cider. Tisley Cross Cider. Deliciously smooth.
This is The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition. Well, we're getting to the stage where we're wrapping up the 2021-2022 academic year. Our kids are going to be at home, and so we wonder what we get them involved with so that they can be active and do things that are very constructive to them. So this is the reason we have with us on the set today Mr. Milton Mclean, and he's going to be giving us some ideas about what is going to be happening for young people. I think their ages are from 8 to 14 years. Mr. Mclean, welcome. It's a good thing to see you again from 2020.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was the last time you were here.
Well, thank you, Ms. Richards. Really appreciate GTV, you and GTV, the GTV family, for having me again. I'm really happy to encourage the young people to come out and exercise during the summer. We are promoting health, and through baseball and basketball, which is a B&B program, which is an affiliate of the Seacoast Basketball Club. We just decided to add an extra sport to give more participation, to give more entertainment, and of course to build not just on the skill level, but also to help these young people build their characters, understand about cooperating, playing fair, being a part of a team, the social things that help to make them into wonderful adults.
Young adults, yes. And if we go back to 2020, I think it was, that you had the last B&B camp?
Well, we actually had the last camp in December of 2021.
It's 2021,
yes,
okay.
up at Greenland.
Yes.
But we started actually in 2018. If I were to give you a historical profile,
yes,
we'll have to go back to 2018. You recall the hurricanes of 2017. We won't talk about those, but recall them. And so a year later, there was nothing really for the kids to do. The sports were almost non-existent. So I decided, okay, from Seacoast Basketball Club, we'll pull baseball, and we'll have a B&B camp and offer basketball and baseball to the kids. And we did that. The Olympic Committee over the past 2 years have sponsored it. It was first sponsored by Unite BVI. And so now the BVI Olympic Committee has been sponsoring it. And I think we have to say a big thank you, especially to the president, Mr. Ephraim Penn, and his team, the executive, for doing so. We need the funding because we need a lot of equipment. We need to really encourage the kids to come out, and if they come out, we have to give them something to use. I mean,
yes.
you need tools.
Yes.
So we really appreciate them, and as well, we have some youngsters who are giving back. We have people like Kennard Dawson. You would recall that he played with the English national team, the European tournament, as well as we have Demoy Benapaj, KJ Thompson, young Riandra Mosa is just back. And there was a young Smith guy who helped us last time in the summer program. I'm not remembering his first name. I'm not sure if it's Jaquan Smith. I think that's what it is. But please forgive me if I, Laurel, please forgive me if I mispronounce your son's name. Okay, you will correct me later. But these young people have done an awesome job with the kids. man, these kids gravitate towards them. You know, when you're young and you're full of energy and you look good, these young people gravitate towards you. And I feel like me, you know, who looking kind of rugged these days.
But you may in your description say to be rugged, but you know, we can see how the kids love you, Mr. McLean. We see that they just see you as this father, probably some say granddaddy role in helping them to, you know, stay rounded and stay grounded.
Well, Kathy, you're very kind. I thank you. So what we're doing this summer, from the 5th to the 15th of July, we're going to have the baseball and basketball camp. And as you said earlier, it's open to children between the ages of 8 to 14. And I emphasize the word children because when we say children, we're looking at boys and girls. Okay. For too long, Kathy, this place has been dominated by male athletes. And we want to let the girls know that they're too athletes. And you know, we want them to come up as well. So it's not a boys thing. It's not boys and girls.
Why decide to marry the two, baseball and basketball?
Well, you see, we used to have a really vibrant Little League baseball program. You would recall, well, I don't know if you recall, but I'm recalling now. People like Eddie Brathwaite, you know, he lives in Seacoast Bay. GM, Warren Bruley, you know, Warren Bruley has a park named for him. Yeah, Warren Bruley. Derry Maduro, if you go further back even, I would probably call Derry, in the BVI, probably the father of baseball. There may have been some other different, but I think from my memory it goes back to like people like Derry Maduro. There were other people involved, Chichi Fonseca, people who have really helped to promote the sport, you know, different coaches and stuff. But forgetting the names, you know, I'm going to get in trouble. So let me just cool off right there. But we decided, okay, we're going to bring in baseball because that's something too that the kids like, you know. So, and also, when you want to talk about softball, which is a lot of what goes on around here, you first should start with baseball. When you do baseball first, it makes it very easy to transition into softball. Okay. So that's why we actually chose baseball along with basketball.
Okay, great. So who can register and how?
Well, registration is very easy. I have a form here. I'll just show it to you if you need it. Okay, it's a very short, simple form. Okay, and once you fill out this form, I'm going to take them to the schools. You can WhatsApp me at the number 3450555 and get your form. We have some flyers as well. And so registration is very easy. And let me please stress that it's free. And one of the reasons why it's free is because we want to give those people who we consider at risk, whose parents may not be working, who may not have the registration fee to pay, we want to also give them that opportunity. So it's open to everybody in the BVI. It doesn't matter whether you live on Tartle or Virgin or Joshua. Like,
once you can find, in the BVI, once you can make it there.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. We will appreciate the young people coming out. Last year we had up to 60-something persons. And hopefully with GTV promoting this thing and other media, especially the Sportsman and Charlie and those other people who help us, I think we probably would have somewhere between 80 to 90 registrants this year. That's what I'm looking forward to. We're going to have those young people involved as well. Once they're on island, we're going to have Riandre Mosa, KJ, I think he's going to be here. Jaquan Smith is probably going to be here. I think Kennard and Demoy just went off recently. They're going to be doing some kind of stuff elsewhere. So hopefully they'll get back in time. And so we probably have about 5 or 6 of those guys helping, you know, working especially in baseball with the kids. And you know, when they come, I love it because I can sit on the side and watch these young people.
And you said it starts on the 5th and goes on to the 15th.
Yes, we're going from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon.
Just for 10 days.
Yes.
10 days.
Yes.
Well,
actually it's 9 days because the 5th is a Tuesday. We're not going to do 4th of July. You know, the American celebration. Yes. You know, we're closer to USN.
Yes.
So we're going to respect that holiday and, you know, but we're going to go from the Tuesday.
So for kids who, when they get to Tortola, is there a shuttle system that you assist them with? No. So parents have a responsibility while you're getting this free time for your kids and for them to be engaged fully. You have to take some bit of responsibility, and that would be to get them to the Greenland field. It would be.
No, this would be at the Seacoast Bay.
Oh, you keep it on
Roger Allen Hodge Park. The facilities there are intact.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do. The bathrooms and everything there.
Okay.
Okay, as well as the backstop, and so So we decided to host it there for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
We would really like to go to Greenland. Really would like to, because a lot of the kids in that area are interested. In fact, most of the kids who attend the camp, children, let me say. Remember we talking about boys and girls.
Yes.
Say children, please. And we would like them to come out. So because there's a lot of kids that come out, children from the Greenland area, Eastern Longloop, I really would like to host a week there, but we're going to see how it goes.
You'll see how it goes as time gets closer,
yes.
and you know you have like about 2 months of holidays.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
But currently we have children involved from 3 locations in the baseball. And in fact, we have a BVIOC exhibition games going on right now in Seacoast Bay. On Saturday, the West Warriors came up against the Ebenezer Thomas Vultures.
Okay.
Well, it was a very good game, very exciting game. Just to highlight, I think there were 3 home runs hit in the game, 2 on the Vulture side. Quinn Pasco, little young kid, really energetic, really into the game. Quinn Pasco and Jamali Ramirez, those 2 hit home runs on their side. And Sean Adams, he had a homer for the West Warriors. We had given the West Warriors a few of the Seacoast Bay kids because they were the shop. So yeah, so if you hear that name representing West End, it's because we loaned him to West End for that day. Also, a young up and coming fellow, Amari Jefferson.
Okay.
Yeah, man, he's Mr. Hustle. He's just new to the game, probably playing for about 5 weeks. He is Mr. Hustle. Wherever the ball goes, he wants to get it.
And that's the spirit you need, right?
Yes, he's a good model. You would say a good role model for baseball. He had a double and he also scored. So, and he made sure to ask, he made sure to say to Mr. McLean, did you see me hit Jamali? I said, yes, Amari, I'm not surprised. I know you can hit. So it was a lot of fun. We appreciate the coaches coming out, Coach Pasco, Coach Smith. We really appreciate the kids coming out and participating, because if they don't come out and participate, we're not going to have anything.
You're not going to have anything. You can't play with yourself there,
So, we're excited, and we're not going to do anything this coming Saturday because there's a big funeral in the East.
Okay.
Goes way back now to my basketball days, original runners, coach, manager. But I won't tell you the year, that'll be too far back for you to even recall, Kathy. Kenny Funny Thomas, he died recently. So we expect that we're going to go to the funeral, support the family on Saturday.
All right. So that's great to see that you're continuing with these kids. You're not giving up on them.
No.
They're finding their groundings with you, and you're providing the opportunities for them to continue.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the 5th to the 15th of July. That's when school is closed, and it's for kids ages 8 to 14 years. You can call the number 345-0555 to get your children registered. I got it on with a paper. I want to thank you, Mr. McLean, for sharing this time with us and to share this information with the parents and the kids out there. We know that your hands are going to be well packed.
Well, I'm not worried about it because the young people will be there to help.
Yes,
thank you, Kathy. We appreciate the JTB family for hosting this and helping us to spread the word for the children to come out and enjoy the summer.
Okay, great. And so we want to thank you for joining us for this edition of The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards.